Well, I had the opportunity to work with John Looney for many years back in the early to mid 80s. Um, my name is Greg Coleridge, and I'm currently the director of the Northeast Ohio American Friends Service Committee, but for a number of years was, I guess you could say, John's assistant or associate here as he worked on behalf of peace and justice and nonviolence. And that which impressed me, among the many things that impressed me about John as a person and as a peacemaker, was just his general demeanor, maybe more than anything. Here was a guy who was very, I would say, disarming in terms of being able to make a person he would meet oftentimes for the first time very comfortable, very at ease, very relaxed, and in the end able to do what he wanted them to do, to organize a peace group in their community or to work with others in bringing people together to organize a conference or a campaign of one form or another. Among the many things that he said that has stuck out with me over my entire life since knowing him was the simple phrase of what good is faith if not translated into action. You know, John was a person of deep spiritual faith, that of the Religious Society of Friends, or Quakers, but while centered from that religious tradition, that saying, I think, transcends any particular religion or even spirituality, no matter what one believes. The idea of taking one's set of beliefs or principles or credos or morals and translating them into the real world is so important, because in these days there are so many people that are just willing to stay on the sidelines and think they are above the fray, or not willing to take risks or get their hands dirty, and maybe arrogantly feel that they're not able or capable of doing anything, when John felt that it was absolutely essential that one not just believe something strongly, and not just profess it, but to do something about it, to bring about some attempted change in the world. And that's what he did. I traveled with him, had the opportunity over many occasions across the state to go to various urban and rural areas to help him organize peace and nuclear weapons freeze campaign groups in different counties across Ohio. And he was just such a pillar of peace and nonviolence, but also of action. And it was that combination, that collection, that intersection between believing something strongly, that of nonviolence and that of bringing about a nuclear-free world and by extension a peaceful world, but doing it in a way that was in of itself peaceful internally, as he was working on trying to bring about peace and nonviolence in the world at large. So there is yet another sort of intersection, that of the personal and the political, as well as that between the faith and the action.